Okay, so at the beginning of writing reviews, we talked about what a review was. Remember, a review is something that we write to tell people about something. So if there's a movie you really liked and you want people to watch it, then you're writing about the movie and telling them why they need to go watch it, right? The reason we're writing this is to persuade others to do something. So I'm trying to persuade someone why they need to get a Kindle. So that we brainstormed the things we knew a lot about that we would like to persuade someone else to try or do or see. And then we began our review. So this is what we did in a review. We started off with saying our opinion. Hands down, please. We started off with saying what our opinion was. So that was my very first sentence. I think that the Kindle tablet is great. Then number 1, I started with the word first. Remember, that was another lesson we did, and you have this in your folders. We have transition words and phrases. So the beginning, we can say first of all, to start with, to begin, or to begin with. I started with first. First, the Kindle is great because you can use it to read many different books. Then I said another reason. That's what I use for my middle. I like to read, oh, never mind, I forgot I put in details. You can use it to read many different books. I like to read books about mysteries and teaching. Then I did reason 2. Another reason why it's great too is because it's small enough to bring with me so I can read anywhere I go. I have brought my Kindle to the beach, coffee shop, and on an airplane. Then last, that's one of my things we put at the end, last. I can use my Kindle to go on the internet and check my email. So I did my opinion at the beginning, what I think. Then I used my transition words first, another reason, and last. And remembered, I didn't just say what I thought, I gave it an example. Then my reason 2, and I gave an example. Then my reason 3, I didn't give an example for my reason 3. I didn't really feel like I need to. And then the very end, I say my opinion again. Kindles are awesome. And then my very last sentence is persuading them to do something. If you like to read, you should buy one. So this is what we learned about reviews. So I want you to get one of your reviews. Some of you have more than one, but just get one of them out. And you may not be finished with one. That's okay. Find one and get it out. And I want you to read it to yourself. Read what you wrote to yourself. The part. So if we get to a part you don't have, then just wait. And then we're going to work on it and then keep adding it. But I want you to look at your first sentence. Does your very first sentence tell the reader what you think of that thing and what the thing is? Who would like to share their first sentence? Alyssa.
I only have one sentence.
Okay, read it to me. You can sit right there and read it. I think that Taco Bell is the best. So I know that she likes Taco Bell, and I know she's going to tell me why Taco Bell is the best. So Alyssa, your next thing you're going to do is tell me why it's the best, okay? We're going to get to that in a minute. All right, Chase, what did you write?
I think football is great.
I think football is great. Quiet.
I think that the Wii is awesome.
I think that what is?
The Wii.
The Wii is awesome. Very good.
Ferris is the best restaurant in the world.
Ferris is the best restaurant in the world.
I think Six Flags is the best place on earth.
Okay, very good. Those were excellent opinions. Those are very good starters. So everyone should have a sentence like that for the thing that you are writing about. Now, the next thing we're going to do is you're going to give me your number 1 reason. Remember, your first reason. So I said, first, the Kindle is great because you can use it to read many different things. And then I added a detail. I like to read books about mysteries and teaching. And I used the word first. So look at your next sentence. Did you use the word first or to start or to begin? Did you use a word like that in your sentence? If you didn't, add a word like that to your first sentence. If you haven't got to the first sentence, then just wait. Who would like to read their sentence to me for their first reason? Xavier. I can't hear you, buddy. Read.
I think iPads are amazing.
I think, first, you said first. First, I think iPads are amazing. Well, that's only an opinion. These 4 So, for instance, you can use it, read it many different books. So why? That's just an opinion. That's not a reason. That's an opinion. You got to give me a reason. Not that they're awesome. That's your opinion. Huh? Oh, well, tell me your first reason. Sorry. That's perfect. First, you can get all those things he just said. I don't even want to try to remember what you just said. That is a perfect first reason, and I like you said first. Chase?
First, you can pass, catch, kick, and you can run the ball.
All those things you can do in football, right? So first, you can. He told me everything I can do with the football. All right? Kate? First, it has fun rides. You could give examples of fun rides. Did you do that? No? Yes?
But I did on my second.
Your second sentence? But that was your detail for number one reason? Did you do a detail for the number one reason?
First, it has fun rides on the first sentence.
Okay, then what was your next sentence? Another reason? Okay. So, remember I said after your first reason we can go in and add a detail? So one of your details you can write is, give me some of the names. There is this, this, and this. Okay? So that's something you can add a sentence, remember? Because I went back and told them the places are the kind of books I like to read. And then I went back on this one and told them the places I went with my Kindle. Isaiah.
First of all, Jurassic Park is a really good movie, but because it has a big site in it.
Because it has a big what?
Big site.
Big site?
Dig site.
Oh, dig site. It has a big dig site in it. Yes, that is very cool about that movie. Wyatt?
The Wii is awesome because you can play many different games.
Okay, so put the word first or to begin. Okay, add one of those transition words. I want to see that on each of your reasons needs to have a transition word. Okay, so then you did the first. Then I have to use another transition word to go to my next reason. Now you may have several sentences like Kate is going to say first, there are a lot of great rides. There is, and then tell me like Shockwave and all the rides she likes. So your first reason might be 2 or 3 sentences long, so you're adding details. But then when you get to the next reason, you need to start with something like second, next, then, also, in addition, another reason. There's all ways to start your second reason. I said another reason why is it's great because it's small enough to bring with me so I can read anywhere I go. And then I added a detail. I have brought my Kindle to the beach, coffee shop, and on an airplane. So someone else give me your second reason. Someone that hasn't shared yet. Emery, what was your second reason?
I shared my first and the best restaurant on
Okay, yes, you did. But what's your second reason?
It comes with a giant meatball.
It comes with the giant meatball?
Yes.
Okay, so you say next, it comes with, or after that it comes, okay? So you got to use one of those transition words. Grant.
Next, they are a lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun, okay? Who hasn't shared yet? Bryce, do you have a second reason? Okay, read it to me.
No, actually.
You don't have it yet? You're still working on it? Emsley. You can have room for a snack? Okay, so do you need to use a transition word on the beginning of that sentence, like next or after another reason, those kind of things, okay? You all have this, or you should all have this in your purple folder. All right, then you add a last one, and you're going to use a word like last or finally or in conclusion. I can use my Kindle to go on the internet and check my email. Then you're going to say your opinion again. So not the same sentence, but make it different sentence. And then, if you like to read, you should buy one. We'll share some of those later, but I know a lot of y'all haven't gotten there yet. So, I want want you to work about 10 or 15 minutes. Well, we're going to go to specials here in a minute, but after specials, we're going to come back and you're going to work on this. You're going to work on your writing. And I'm going to walk around and see how we're all doing on our writing and make sure we're ready to go to the next step. The next step is we're going to make reviews like you read in magazines and stuff. Okay, but this is our first review that we're doing.